Hello everybody, NoukonNeko here to play some Genshin Impact today. So, I'm kind of glad that I managed to get on early. I was kind of trying to get my dailies done and get on Gundam earlier, just like a couple months ago. But I was like, I probably really need to catch up with Genshin Impact's main story. I've been kind of putting off, especially when 3.2 is just, the updates are starting already to roll in already, right? And it's gonna be official midway this week, and I kind of do want to see how far I can get. I probably won't even get in halfway to 3.1's main story, but I can try. I can definitely try. So before I even get started with that, I do want to kind of use my resin to get some more books for Nahida when she comes out. That way I'm a little more prepared. And how I am today, I am doing pretty okay, indifferent. I don't know how to describe it. I'm like mid today. Yeah, I'm not like don't feel like I'm like at the top of my performance usually, but I'm not too low either, so I'm like somewhere in between. But that's okay, it's still good enough to stream today, so I'm gonna do what I do best. And what's nice about doing the main story in Genshin is the fact that I don't have to read so much when most of it's actually voiced, right? Whenever I'm doing like side story stuff in Genshin, they're like never voiced. I'm like trying to read everything. It takes a lot longer and took a lot more energy to kind of go through that kind of thing in Genshin. But yeah, main story will be nice, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, there are just days when you're just not like 100%, but that's okay, right? Technically, the only reason why you have 100% is because you had a better day, and not every day can be a better day. It'd be nice if it could be, but not all the time, and it's okay. I'm alright. I'm just the type of person who tries to make the most as he can of what he's given. Let's see. I need ingenuity, so this is what I need to do. So I did burn most of my resin earlier, so I don't need to burn too much. I just need to burn a little bit. And not only that I have to burn a little bit, but this domain is usually pretty quick, right? Just 2 rune cards, then good to go. But for some reason I don't have enough energy for anything. Weird. Okay. That's fine. I can build energy. Why are you empty though?
Busted.
Energy please? Oh, not quite enough.
The birds call. The wind knows.
Energy please, thank you.
About to get dicey. My apologies.
I can get these guys frozen. See? Very quick, even when I didn't have max energy in the very beginning. One more time, then I'll be all resin out. I'm good to go for the main story. Well, because my streams are kind of random, like I never have a set time. I probably should one day. One of these days I will, when I kind of have things a little more kind of controlled, right? But because my streams are kind of like almost guerrilla streams all the time, they don't always know when to join. So we'll probably join a bit later.
Come on out.
Yeah, they try to join whenever they can. This is all I can really ask for at this point.
No. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows. Here comes the catch.
Just realized something. Is it's actually a little bit loud right now.
Whirling snow.
Yeah, I might need to turn it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's like okay, like during this part when nothing's going on, but when things are going on, it kind of gets loud, right? Okay, we're all good. So let's continue the main story. The faster I can go through it, the better. Because one thing I expect to happen as soon as 3.2 comes out would be another event to kind of pop up, right? And slow me down even more. Right now, this is like the week in between 3.1 and 3.2, so there's no event. It means I have time to focus on the main story, so I'll take the opportunity right now. If I remember where I need to go. Right here. Yeah, it also doesn't help that I've been like hopping on later than I usually do. I feel like I normally get on like an hour later than when I usually start today. But earlier I was having some connection problems. So that really slowed me down.
Oh, here she comes. Satori is here. Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
Wait, are we just gonna fall asleep here? Oh my god, I already forgot how she already kind of talks already.
Paimon's starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's go.
Close to 40k. Thanks for the... Thanks anyways, but yeah, just gotta wait a little bit longer. I kind of want more views than 39. It's a weird number to kind of be thankful for, really.
Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
Oh, this definitely feels weird.
Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Just imagine, like, you're just like, you know, not only you're like in the body of a opposite gender, but you're also younger as well. So it definitely would be a weird experience.
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
Oh? The cat know?
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Oh no. What was their names? I don't remember. Oh no. They never told me I need to know the names of the kittens. This is what I get for like waiting a whole good weekend before restreaming, like start streaming some Genshin again, right? Haru Maru kind of sounds kind of like Egyptian names, right? Hamaru and Tamaru kind of sounds a little more Eastern. I'm just gonna have to go with the top. I really don't know.
Are you sure? Those aren't ringing a bell for some reason.
Well, Actually, they have many names. Which names I use depends on my mood.
They could have been wrong both ways, either way.
Huh, I see. I imagine that must be hard for the kitties, too.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
The gods has spoken. Oh, that's the bottom one sounds actually really funny. Oh ho ho ho! The gods had spoken. I kind of want to pick that just for fun, even though I'm pretty sure the first one is a little more accurate.
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious. I couldn't help it.
I knew it.
Please pay no mind to those kinds of details. The gods are asking, Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Setaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Oh, wait a second. The Scarlet King passed away a long time ago. Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the Scarlet King still exist in real life?
King Dish's resurrection is a misinformation campaign by the academia? Wow. It's almost like the enemy, the opposite nation is kind of making the false information to get the other nation to kind of believe and kind of like, you know, do things that probably wouldn't go the way because they're kind of working on misinformation. But since she's kind of up there, she probably has all those actual real information.
What insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Wow, very perceptive of her. Notice like Paimon was in the background earlier.
Oh, she just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too. Well done. Setaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss.
Even though I kind of got all the answers wrong.
To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core. Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all. All I know are some abstract Harvard taught theories. In any case, My time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sataria. He's out of games now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Hey, let's go. Next one. I almost feel like I should just start doing things all wrong on purpose. I'm already at the wrong track already. But we'll see. Let's see how it goes.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Gardening work. Well, obviously, like, look upon the back. I'm definitely a masonry work. But, again, since I'm already in the wrong track, I might as well keep going the wrong track. I mean, what can go wrong, right?
Gardening? But don't you hate everything to do with plants? I still remember getting mad at you for secretly throwing away the bonsai that I gave you as a present.
You see, a friend told me that the secret to self-improvement is to work on things you're not so good at.
Fair enough. I didn't think that was something you would consider. Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He's feeling a lot better, and he's walking more now. What, are we talking about a pet or about a person? He's feeling a lot better. He can lift stuff now. What? I mean, they're both kind of the same thing, right? Except for lifting kind of sounds a lot more crazy. Let's go with the bottom one. We'll go with the crazy route all the whole way through.
Huh? Wasn't he nursing a leg injury? If I recall correctly, his strong arms had always been his pride and joy.
He sprained his arm a while back while trying to show off his strength. I thought you'd heard.
Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Please pass on that recently, faith in the Scarlet King has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those Scarlet King believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet King? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Dang, you know, this is all words coming from the Traveler. I didn't know he could kind of talk like this.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of the Scarlet King?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this!
I know, right? I never knew this either. You've been so quiet all this time. Before I knew it, I really started getting into the role.
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
I mean, it's probably really scary.
Already started talking with Shishan.
It'd be really scary. All the people you just like, know, just suddenly talking about this god, right? I think something's already up.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
No, I've been spending all my time studying in the basement. No, I've been spending all my time studying in an attic. I think both options sounds kind of weird, but which is more weirder? I think the basement would be more weird. At least with the attic, you would have light, right? From possible windows you might have in the attic. Okay, basement it is.
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Jishan, don't tell me that you've converted to the Scarlet King as well!
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who worked side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please, please stop!
There she goes.
Now Satori is still trying to run from her problems.
Did I push too hard?
She can no longer justify everything to herself. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! What should we do? This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Wait, I'm taking over the guards too?
You're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matra right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Oh.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
The Scarlet King! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Oh, it's like overload.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of the Scarlet King. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You should follow your heart. Not too late to turn back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of the Scarlet King? Or are you the god himself?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
Great, we can finally convince her.
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zerus festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
The outcasts? Even the sages are still wary of?
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the God of Wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side! The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise.
He's...
Now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Funny thing is, we're saying this all out in the opening, like right nearby where she was.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of Wisdom and Guardian of the Scholars? No. The truth is the true Guardian of Scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Tomorrow. Okay. For us, we can change time. At what time do I need to go? 19. Finally, all the way around. You know, I'm actually surprised that the child could, like, you know, do that whole thing, taking over the body while kind of standing up. It's like you're sleepwalking at that point, right? Almost like you have to kind of sit down, or at least, or like lay down. Oh. Wait, I'm at the right spot, right? Oh, up here, okay.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right? That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Can't we just call her Nahida?
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity. Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the Academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Oh.
Yep, exactly, just what Paimon was thinking.
Somehow doubt that.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Don't you feel like something's off?
Off? What do you feel
just a little too quiet around here.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you? No, I think he's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though. Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace. I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
As us or as who?
Regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
I guess that's us.
There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
Oh, we have to go pretty high up. Almost there though. Saw something right there. Oh, that's a lot of guards.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Yeah, what's going on?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Uh-oh.
If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here.
But how about you or Catherine?
Guys, a Vtuber Harbinger! We can't just leave you here! Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru!
Oh, she just put them all to sleep.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Kind of quick. I kind of felt like it was weird that I had to run to at least stop him.
This should be far enough. Whew. Paimon needs to catch her breath first. Is the Hida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
Well, she can jump between mines, but not Catherine. But yeah, I'm more about Catherine's body. Though Catherine's not really a person, right? She's kind of like a doll. Yeah. Not sure, but the guy was pretty terrifying, that's for sure.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary. He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the Academia came back recently. And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep, sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
Yeah, we underestimated the scale of this problem.
Yeah, now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the Academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
We need to find a way to reunite with Nahida.
Yeah, things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
Well, let's start our own investigation. Find someone who might be involved.
You mean...
Let's go find Tanari.
Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia Forest? That has to be the same project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
To Gandharvaville we go. Not too far. I'm surprised there isn't actually a teleport point right at the village itself. We're kind of teleport midway. No places I could slingshot to? That's fine. I'll just roll my way over there.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
The Outcast? An outcast from the Academia?
Sounds like the Doctor.
But why wouldn't the Doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Well, local mercenaries might have an edge over the Tui.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
You're up, Traveler!
Yeah, I got this.
Following orders.
How's the combat? That's the easiest thing for me.
One with nature.
Is it just these three? I thought it was also rounded or something. Oh, there are more.
Birds call.
Things are about to get dicey.
Take flight! It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements! That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
Probably won't be long before we see more of them.
Yeah, looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Tainari? Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
Hopefully nothing bad happens to Nari. Oh, he's an Eremite mercenary. Huh. Luckily, he's not after me. I'd say lucky for him, I mean. Not like he could do anything, even if he was against me. Where is Sonari? Oh. Above me? Okay. There should be a way to go up there, right? Yep.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here? Kale, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right? To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks.
Oh no.
As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks. Oh, Kale.
Seems that the curing Irmisol is our only chance.
Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him. Oh, Master Tainari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI. He left? But isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation. I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
He didn't give a reason?
No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tainari originally studied in the Immorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Immorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI. A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Partis DI.
Yeah, please take care of yourself, Koei.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards. Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
How far is that gonna be? What? Oh yeah, I figure I went past it. Yeah. You know, I haven't had anything done at this place. I just know there was like a little village here. Now we're gonna see what's this whole place is all about. Is that who I think it is?
Wait! Look who it is!
Nahida?
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
You are Nahida, right?
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment. Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky. Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Yeah, I agree.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point. Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right? When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me. Whew. What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us. I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards.
Oh, that's true. She didn't say it, but just using her power kind of gives it away.
Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha. Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
Yeah, we need to hurry. Our position will only get worse with time.
Ugh, it feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui. We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem. Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us? Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads? We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find? Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Huh. Well, it's not gonna be that easy, but we'll see how it goes. Pretty sure Tanari would help us if he's... normal.
Traveler? It is you!
Asia.
Ah! The voice! It's Hypatia!
Long time no see.
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this? She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life? Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Paripurna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
Yeah, you're truly amazing.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
Yeah, well, obviously Nahida thinks something's wrong with that.
That sounds incredible!
Actually, we are here for Tanari. We're in a hurry, so let's chat about this next time.
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight,
But I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
Do you believe her, Nahida?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
It's funny because we just literally told that researcher that, you know, that Catherine's Nahida. However, that part would make sense to her.
Hold on. I brought some spirit-born ale with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
But she didn't really catch on to that.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Is this a trap? Kind of weird.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valued of all. She saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that when...
What was that?
Yeah, this is neither the Greater Lord's consciousness nor the King Deshret's consciousness. It's obviously Scaramouche, but why is Scaramouche only appearing here? I thought we appear later. I mean, I've already seen that trailer before because they kind of released that trailer when 3.1 was being announced or got released. But yeah, I didn't expect it here. And I don't know why she would have thought it could be one the divine, but sure.
Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion!
How did she get that out of all of that?
Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Purina life, but rather...
Wake up, Hypatia.
You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
Dot, dot, dot.
Wait, something isn't right.
Yeah, I kind of knew something was not. Yeah, ambush. Wait, what happens to Nahida gets attacked when she's controlling somebody? Huh? Oh, that can't be good. I mean, I feel like he had reasons to attack, Raiden. I didn't think he would have a reason to attack the Archon of Wisdom. What's going on?
Okay, we finally lost him.
No. Why is Tenari suddenly here?
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, Nahida took over me?
Oh, the Traveler's back?
It's me. What just happened?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
This time she didn't just transfer her mind into my body. Mind swap places. So, okay, I was actually in Nahida's body looking around. Interesting.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore." But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
Yeah, it's a code that only we know. Can't let the doctor figure out what we're up to.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from that alchemical divination at the Sub-Zeru's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
Moon refers to Nahida herself. Starlight refers to the people of the desert. Illusion Alliance refers to the Academia's plans.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who is occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I think I know what the project is about. Just received some new intel.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
Academia is turning the Balladeer to a god.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
Saw a arsenic god under construction. Hypatia also showed us the so-called divine consciousness.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardes Dii and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
The Fatui is also behind some of this.
The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
Yeah, let's head to the desert for now. We must stop them no matter what.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tainari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Gods gazes back. So we actually completed one of the parts, which is good news because I think that means we're halfway through 3.1 main story. Well, I think one way I could know if I go visit the commission table here. right down here. Okay, maybe not yet. So I'm probably like a quarter of the way. So I'm assuming once I complete Dreams, Emptiness, and Deception, I'm halfway, and then the other half is King Deshit and 3 Magi, right? Magi? Magi? I don't know how to pronounce it, but Magi. I'm just gonna call it that for now. But I think this is a good place for me to stop for today, so I'm gonna stop right here. I burnt my resin, so I'm pretty much really good to hop off. I just need to kind of find a alchemy table, kind of park at, which I found just now. So yeah, I'm pretty much good to go. Yeah, tomorrow I normally do Monster Hunter streaming, but because I'm like in like a crunch, like trying to catch up on Genshin, I'm gonna be focusing a lot on Genshin the next few days up to the 3.2 release. Really sounds like I'm gonna be not there yet when 3.2 comes out, but yeah, I'm just gonna get to 3.2 as fast as possible and continue doing the 3.2 storyline when I get there. That way at least I can somewhat catch up by focusing a lot on Genshin. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot of Genshin in the next few days, so if you guys are excited to see more of this, then I'll see you guys in the future. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys later. NoukonNeko signing out, bye bye!
These parts are safe for sure.